you wanted to come on and talk about this scoop that you've got, or this not scoop, but you want to talk about this rumor that you've got.
Yeah.
And so that's all about the haunting of Hill House is going to
Yes.
be coming to according to you,
Hmm.
a rumor here, at least on your website. And I'll bring it up here in a second.
Hmm.
That it's going to be coming to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
And so now, is it only for Universal, or is it going to be also for Universal Studios in Los Angeles?
So basically, Universal Studios in Orlando and Florida, they're sister parks. So they basically, anytime they get a dual big property, like for example, like say when they did Ghostbusters last year,
Yeah.
they share the IP between both parks.
Okay. So and so that in I've never been to a Halloween Horror Night. So
Yeah.
is it general? What? I've never been. I've never been. I've never been to Universal Studios.
It's so awesome, dude.
So I don't live in California anymore, Lewis. I didn't
Dude,
get invited to cover it for my website, Lewis. So I tell you what. Why don't you fly me down this October? So why don't you do that? If you're gonna laugh. Yeah, that's right. We'll crowdfund it. We'll crowdfund me going to Halloween Horror Nights. Why not? That's how I fund traveling. No, so they're bringing. Okay, so they generally are the same between each park, correct?
yes, yes. So, like I
Okay.
said, yeah. So, Orlando is the one that started Halloween Horror Nights. It's approaching. It's actually a pretty big milestone this year. It's 30th anniversary.
Okay.
So the event's been around since 1995. So, but then again, I think Horror Nights didn't start for Hollywood. I think until like 2010 or 2011. I forgot off the top of my head, something around there. So, Hollywood's a little bit behind Orlando, but Orlando's been the main charge of because they have the bigger space. Yeah, and like I said, Hollywood's got the upper lot and the lower lot, so they're a
Okay.
little bit
Okay.
smaller.
So so getting on this particular rumor, then. So
Yeah.
you've been pretty excited about this one from what you've been telling
Yes.
me.
Very excited.
Phil, okay, so this is since this is your article, I don't think I need to read your article.
Yeah.
But give me the gist of what's going down, and we'll go from there.
So basically, when Halloween Horror Nights, just to give you a recap, so they work on bringing on. They started thinking about suggesting properties and their ideas from around. It's actually, believe it or not, Matt, it's actually about 2 years in advance. So when we're having our Thanksgiving dinner and or whatever, they were thinking about the next year's Halloween events after Halloween Horror just ended from the previous year.
Sure.
So basically, when I've been hearing through my contacts and the people who I've been speaking to internally, that they generally they try to look for properties like what's going to be the next biggest property that's going to scare the living shit out of you, basically.
Okay.
So basically, when I heard this, because the insiders that they posted on these things I called on the inside universal.net forums, and there's a lot of been insider talk. They usually get go based off these code names and these riddles, and people try to decipher it. So basically, what I figured when I heard it was like, when I think it was middle of this month or whatever, that this property is a lock, and because it was supposed to coming around in the year last year, but it didn't work out due to like right complications with Netflix.
Okay.
So basically what happened was that, well, when I heard this was actually a green for lock, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They fucking landed it. And basically the reason why I'm actually mentioning this, because the whole deal is because Universal landed their whole deal with Netflix with Stranger Things, and would have Stranger Things, the whole partnership just skyrocketed off of there and just blew in popularity with like bringing that IP to the park. So it looks
So you're saying that Stranger Things has done very well.
very well. Yes,
Okay.
it shattered guest attendance at both parks pretty much.
Wow. Wow. Lewis, did you see that at all last year?
Yeah, it was very good, man. Matt, you gotta check out these events. They're freaking awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's something that I would look into flying down for, because
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool to see. So what you're saying here essentially,
Props. Put it that way.
say that again.
Universal has the best props you could imagine. Disneyland, all of them. So
Yeah, I know I wanted to go when I lived in LA. I just couldn't afford the ticket back then. I was very poor. Now I'm less poor, but still poor. And so what you're saying here is that this is going to be Bly Manor. And
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
so if you
actually,
haven't seen, well, here's the thing, I haven't seen the Haunting of Hill House. Now, I've heard, I
What?
did. It's hard for me to
Wow.
watch as much as I want to watch. Yeah. I know. I mean, I've seen. I believe there was like what a 1999 movie, right? That was that one. They,
Liam Neeson.
yeah. That
Yeah.
one I've seen. That one I've
Yeah.
seen. That was bad. But this one, I've heard nothing but good things about. I've heard it actually makes you physically ill, from what some people have told me.
It just depends. It just depends how you like you. It just for towards your own personal enjoyment. For me, it didn't make me ill at all. So
It didn't make me ill, but the show got at one point. I think it was like episode 7. I'm not sure which one was so good that it didn't come back. Like nothing, the finale couldn't top it. You know what I mean?
yeah, agreed.
Show got so, and you know which one I'm talking about, right? The
Yes.
Brian, that episode in the morgue.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the morgue was like holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it was like the like James Wan perfected, style.
Here's a crazy thing. No, so like Lewis, that one they're in the funeral home. So get this, Mike Flanagan, believe it or not, he actually shot that movie. He shot the whole entire scene in one take.
Yeah. It's like 1917.
It's that freaking good. It's called The Two Storms. It's so fucking good.
And we're in an era of jump scares where
yes,
and they're freaking annoying. And that movie, that show or whatever it is, that miniseries, didn't really have too many of those, but they did it in a way, man, where like you're watching the conversation with the main characters, and in the background, some crazy things going on that will make your hair stand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Flanagan, he is just in every single episode, Matt. When you watch it, he plays this hidden ghost in every single episode.
Okay, so and he directed Doctor Sleep, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Safety here says that they earn their jump scares, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to check this one out. Okay, so looking at your article here, I just wanted to touch upon it. Now, basically, you say here it's not certain for what Universal Creative is working on, but the speculation is suggesting great moments like the bent neck lady, the basement red room, the funeral home, and more.
Yeah.
Now, this is still a rumor. Can you confirm this rumor?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, I'm not asking for your sources. Your sources are your sources, 100%.
Yeah.
So these are clearly going to be, I'm assuming, fan favorite moments.
Yeah, so basically what Horror Nights does is that what they're called, because Universal has two different departments. It's called Universal Creative Entertainment and then Universal Creative. So the creative is in charge of creating like the parks and everything. Well, the entertainment side is like creating the entertainment within the park. So creative entertainment is in charge, like Howling Horror Nights and everything. So people like John Murdy, for example, he's the creative director and executive producer for Howling Horror Nights. While his partner Chris Williams is in charge of the art department. So they write up these maze treatments and everything, and they pick up say, I like the scene, and they just mash it up into one giant house.
Okay. So let me just I'm going to bring up, while we're talking about this, to give people an idea, I guess, of what they do, because we were talking about the Netflix side of things here. All right, let me just bring that.
I mentioned them in the article, and I actually
you did mention them in the article. So let me just bring that up here. So this is the Stranger Things attraction. I believe this is the one that's in Orlando, or it could be California, because Attractions 360 generally operates out of California.
Correct.
So this is what you can kind of expect from just what they've done. Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's insane, the effects and everything, and the scare actors, and when they're timing their cues. I mean, this is awesome. Like the Demogorgons and everything, the visual effects. It's amazing.
Nice. So there's I'm assuming that's an actor right there.
Yeah, that's a scare actor. Yep. Sometimes they place like these dummies too, and sometimes they can confuse between like what's real and what's not. But what's kind of funny about Orlando is that they utilizes for like some like the bigger
Oh my
properties.
god, the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that looks cool.
Mhm. Yeah, that's Will.
Yeah, you could you could tell that's Will. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of detail that goes into
Yes.
these.
Mhm.
I like that there. Okay, so this is it's so seriously based off of season 2.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
So
great.
2018 they introduced season 1. Last year they introduced seasons 2 and 3. So Stranger Things is not coming for this year because unfortunately because they like to release these do these houses when these big shows are coming out. So Stranger Things does not come out until like next year. So unfortunately due to the beer virus, it's on temporarily on hold for production. So
Well, yeah, that's okay though. But if they're going to be doing something with Bly Manor and
Yeah.
making that out to be
Looking more forward to that.
yeah, Bly
yeah, I
Manor.
think for pure horror, because this feels more like sci-fi fun to me, is what this one feels like. So okay.
Well, basically, it doesn't matter what kind of horror it is, as long as it's in the horror genre. Because honestly, Halloween horror these days mostly is tailored towards like the PG-13 audience. Well, back then it was just straight up like radar, like gore, guts, and everything, and not suited for kids. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, and they clearly are going to want to make sure that it's kind of age appropriate at least.
Yeah.
To an extent. So, and obviously this is a pretty popular attraction every single year from what you're telling me.
Yeah, it is every year. It actually brings a good chunk of revenue to us towards the park revenue for NBC, Universal, and Comcast.
And I'm assuming after this year, given everything with the Bud Light virus, people are gonna be looking for whatever they can. In order to. Okay, so that's cool. Well, great. I mean, there's probably nothing more really we can, since I know I don't watch the show, I don't know what else to ask. I mean, Lewis, do you have any questions?
Well, the morgue. Did you find out if that's actually going to be in play?
Well, I don't know the exact scenes, but the way I just put it for just some pure speculations, I could see we could see those actually showcasing those greater highlight moments within this particular house. I mean, because usually Universal what they do, they want to pick up like the right scenes and the right details, and just like make sure like again they want to make sure they cut you off guard and scare the living shit out of you pretty much.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, 100% this makes sense because you stated earlier, like there's no Stranger Things, and plus 2 years in a row, it's already getting a little stale.
Yeah, exactly. Because like for example, like Walking Dead was there numerous times. American Horror Story had a 2-year contract for doing a mashup house between the multiple seasons. So. But basically, Universal cannot use any more Fox properties now due to the Disney Fox purchase within the horror category. So that's out the window. So,
yeah, they could use Blumhouse. They had Halloween there last time.
Yeah.
Well, look, the mansion's good enough for me, but I think fans are going to be asking for the morgue because that was, you know why.
yeah, exactly.
Well, if you guys are talking about the morgue, I can only assume that the morgue is probably on the it kind of feels like it's something that they would make.
Yeah, and
they would.
Compared to what you just showed, Matt, it seems like a easy thing set to build. It's not. The mansion would be more difficult, in other words, in my opinion. But then again, I'm not an engineer for that.
Don't go expecting like they're gonna build it. I could expect them to like build like the facade of the mansion, and then like get to do the whole entire mashups, like I explained, like the Bennett lady, the morgue, the funeral home, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's something I think any theme park fan or horror movie fan out there can really look forward to. So
yeah.
Brian, hey man, I thank you a lot for coming on and telling us about this. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me at my blog at skywalkingadventure.com. My handle is at Skywalker Brian, and all my respective social media outlets are within my blog's website here on Facebook, Twitter, and also Instagram. I've been posting a lot of time lately, especially not with the Universal, but Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld is just insanely going on. So,
all right. Well, hopefully everything picks up for the remainder of the year at least at some point. So we'll definitely keep this on the horizon. I know you and I've been talking theme parks. I want to start covering a lot more on theme parks.
Yeah.
But I chose the worst time in the world to do it.
Just a quick note. I don't know if you guys are aware before I hop off, but SeaWorld's actually could be laying off on 90% off their staff.
Oh, that's awful.
That's terrible, man. Yeah, that's terrible. I know activists are going to be all like, "Yay!" But unemployment's never good.
No, it's not.
So, all right, Brian. Well, hey, man, thank you so much. Look forward.
Great scoop, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good job on
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
I
Thanks.
think this is legit, man. It's the first thing I hear from, first time I read from your site, but I really feel like this is legit.
Yeah, let's just say that with especially for Orlando, they're gonna go out some big 30, and one thing I can tell you right now, but just it's gonna be a likely either it could be coming or not is gonna be another Netflix property. It's called the Chili Adventures of Sabrina. Is probably coming too.
Oh, that's really popular.
Yes.
So that's going to be okay. I think that's going to draw a lot of fans out to that one. So all right, Brian. Well, thank you so much. And go check out his blog. It will be linked in the video description. And we will talk to you again soon. Thank you again, man.
Yeah. You know me. Do you know where I'm at?
Oh, I do. In my DMs on Twitter.
Yes.
I will talk to you later. Thanks a lot, buddy. Have yourself a great day.
All right. Later, Matt.
Thanks.